So to be prepared, we packed a backpack with all important documents like passports and so forth, just in case we need to get out of the trailer. It is Tuesday, March 12th, and we are here in our camper waiting on news about our truck. We dropped it off at the dealership yesterday, as you know, and Melanie and I decided not to tell them all the things that had been done already on it, because we kind of, after all the bad experiences we've had, we just kind of wanted to see what they would tell us that it needs. And sure enough, they called and said, hey, it needs the high pressure fuel pump, quite a bit of money to repair. So I said, well, I got a bill right here that thing has been repaired about a year ago, and so hopefully at least we can get that part on warranty. Then I called him up again after I emailed it over there, the bill, and he's like, well, the mechanic thinks he needs to pull the car apart a little bit more to make sure it's really that problem, because if it was replaced that recent, it should not have issues. So I was like, okay, what does that mean? Well, we need another couple $100 in order to go ahead and tear the engine further apart. So I called up a friend, Jason, who's done a lot of repairs on the vehicle up in Pennsylvania. He said, sounds like an injector to me, but have a look at it, but make sure you don't authorize for them to keep working on it unless they know exactly what the problem is, and to have them email you the results. So that's what we're waiting on right now. I told them, okay, look at it, but let me know exactly what it is once you know, and then we'll go ahead and say yes or no. So that's what we're doing. We're waiting. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I talked to him this morning. Yeah, a lovely truck. What can we say? So being in a position where you're not a mechanic yourself and you don't really stand next to them working on the car, it makes it very difficult sometimes to have faith and believe in what they tell you, especially when all of a sudden it seems like they're backtracking. So we got a phone call now, and they said, oh, we're so glad, you approved that we could tear the engine apart a little bit more, because guess what? It's not the high pressure fuel pump, oil pump, as we thought it was. So it's not $3,600, but it's just a IPR solenoid, because there was something stuck, like a little screen or something. And so now instead of $3,600, it's only $1,600. So hey, guess what? We're saving you $2,000 here.
We should be so thankful.
We should be,
yeah,
shouldn't we? And well, what if we would have said, yeah, just get the high pressure pump repaired, as they suggested right at the beginning? It just kind of makes you wonder. But essentially I said now, okay, please send me exactly what needs to be done. And what they did is they just wrote in the email, oh, this needs to be done, but there might be some other things we don't know yet. And I said, well, I want some documentation, I want photos, I want the pressure testing numbers and so forth. So that's what we're waiting on right now. And also always the, hey, if you give us the approval right now or tomorrow morning, then we can try to get the vehicle done by Friday. So yeah, it's the same feeling with some other places we've had where they say, oh, we want to get you on the road, we're doing all we can, and then just basically to the last minute, and then we leave, and essentially something else happens again afterwards. So yeah. But we've learned, and we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, but then at the same time, moments like that makes you think that traveling this way, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it might be.
It's hard, and on days like this,
yeah,
not the best option. I don't know.
Exactly. Sometimes then you think, well, maybe I should have rented something, because then if there's an issue with the vehicle, I can just tell the rental place, hey, get it fixed, and then I'll have to fix it. But anyways, so we'll keep you updated, let you know what happens. Hey, Eli.
Hey.
It's Tuesday past midnight, so technically we already have Wednesday. We heard in the news that there were 2 tornadoes up in New Mexico, and that bad weather front is coming down to Texas now and on its way to Austin and San Antonio area, right where we are. We might be lucky that it just kind of scoots by us, or we might be unlucky that we actually get hit. So to be prepared, we packed a backpack with all important documents like passports and so forth, just in case we need to get out of the trailer. And we asked the locals here, they said the wash house is made out of brick, so hopefully we can hide in there and get over there in case we need to, but hopefully nothing will happen.
Yeah, if we take a look out of the window, there's a small breeze, but no strong winds. So let's hope it doesn't get worse.